Hello, Gemini. Today is May 30th, Sunday, 2021, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you paranoid types out there, kind of like myself, who want to know what's going on with the people who are watching you. Who's watching you? What are they thinking about you? Let's have a look. The general theme of observation right now is one of magic. That's 3 magic pulls for today on Gemini readings: love, generic, and paranoia. So it appears that in every area of your life other than your profession, you have interested watchers who are essentially, well, your ability to master the situation is what matters the most. It's not so much stepping forward as the fool, but your ability to use the tools in front of you to comprehend and affect outcomes. Let's see what comprehension I can give you today. Queen of Pentacles is watching. What fun. So, I don't know about you, but I periodically associate particular cards with particular people, and my Queen of Pentacles is a bit of a challenge. But this is not about her, this is about you. Queen of Pentacles is the nurturing mother, the one seated in prosperity who has her work in front of her, being very carefully scrutinized, developed, curated. Temperance is the objective. What we are doing here is we're finding balance. We're dipping our toe in new waters, having come to the end of the road. Pulled this for some earlier ones too, for you who have seen the love reading, I believe it is. Interesting. This is the 3rd time I've pulled Justice out of 3 readings for Gemini today. Justice is a seated figure, so don't worry about running around to affect this problem. And fitting with Temperance, again, we have the art of finding balance. Here an angel pours fluid between 2 cups to achieve a balanced solution between them. Here you carefully weigh the matter in each scale to determine which way the sword will fall. What's interesting about that for me, in the context of the Queen of Pentacles as a watcher, is that you are being assessed. You're being assessed. You're being assessed right now for your ability to master that balance, which you speak of so often. What's the best thing that we can do to affect that outcome? Swords are about communication, conflict, error. I take this to mean, in terms of new beginnings, that this is a situation in which your communicative ability is being asked to be upgraded. Something has to be changed and a new endeavor has to be begun. Whether this is your ability to accurately convey that which you mean, or whether it's simply adopting a new style, I can't say specifically, but new beginnings implies that something drastically has to change, whether you're cutting away something old to begin something new, or whether this is a passionate project of rulership. This is a new beginning. Aces are always hard for me because they're always so similar, and I dodge the swords like nobody's business because just about all of them are bad news. I like this card though. 6 of Wands is the high 5. This is basically your accolades. You're doing a victory lap on your horse while everyone around you is cheering. You've got the wreath on you right there. And so, if you can accurately discern, as I cannot, what this Ace of Swords indicates, there's your victory right there. I know what mine is. I don't know what yours is. I mean, mine, ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. What's our greatest enemy? Page of Cups. Empathy, emotion, water. Man standing on solid ground in front of the ocean that he emerged from. I got this. So I consider this to be that you've achieved a point of mastery where you've stepped outside of the ocean of the commons. You aren't like the other fish in there. And as you can see, you're working on how to communicate back to them. The greatest enemy is exactly that, of communicating back and communicating down to those who haven't achieved our level of mastery. 'We've been journeying for a while, and we've become something that the ordinary is not. This is a If we treat it with contempt, we'll fail. If we patronize it, we'll fail. And our greatest ally. This is a difficult one for me because I ordinarily don't associate the moon with allegiance. You know, this is overall a negative card to me because it means deception, it means conflict. We see the rising tide, the monsters therein, but we don't address them because we're barking at each other. And I'm not sure. I hate it when that happens. And so what I do as a reader when that happens is I put that down and say, what the heck does that mean? How is the moon my ally? How is the idea of a rising threat that I can't see and deception in the background a potential ally for me? And there it is, the magician. And so taken together, it now comes together because here we have chaos. Here we have a situation in which there is confusion and no clear answers, and the solution lies in our ability to rise above the forces around us. Inasmuch as the waters that stand behind you are roiling and you are standing on solid ground, so too, most people are frankly just confused. And your ability to master the elements, your ability to master yourself and achieve the balance that is implied by temperance and justice right here is going to dictate your success in the eyes of this watcher right here. Fascinating. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What's the outcome if this watcher isn't pleased? If whoever our Queen of Pentacles is, you know, what's the outcome if we don't give a shit? Oh, pardon my language. Hard work. Hard work in laying bricks. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is, again, patient and sees the vision on the horizon, holds it in front of them, and stands before the plowed fields waiting for them to give birth. And what this suggests to me is, regardless of the watcher's opinion, you're doing the work that needs to be done. And it doesn't terribly matter. Armor yourself against their opinions, and while your performance may please them or displease them, this remains what's going on underneath it. You're doing the work that needs to be done, and whether at the end of the day they are in your life or out of your life, you will be bettered for it. Good luck, Gemini.